Hi, Big Dreamers. How are we? I'm super excited to be doing this call. I'm quite excited about my background vibes. It's always good when the background is good. I've got the coolness. I've got my little corner over here. It is so cool. My name is JanaKingsford. If we have not met, my name is JanaKingsford. I'm the chief big dreamer of the internet. I trace big dreams for a living. I just went and did a Facebook Live with my friend, with my belief sister, Marion Rose, and we did talk about all the things dreams love action, because we do love to talk about dreams loving action. And I did realise I do not have my water, so I'm a little bit parched, but we're gonna work with it. So I do want to go a little bit quick, and I want to make this super fast, super flowy, super channeled, super all the things for you. Alright, should I share this? I should probably share it. Should I share it? I don't know. We'll see if I should share it over on my Facebook page. Anyway, if you're watching the replay, let me know down below. I love always to hear from you guys. So, I'm going to go and share this over. Hang on. I probably shouldn't share it because every single time that I've shared my Facebook Live, it tends to do this weird thing afterwards where it's like so hopefully it doesn't do that today. Okay, so I am launching the LifeWorkers, life with an F, not light workers, but life with an F, L-I-F-E workers. It is going to be the six-figure framework. It is the six-figure framework for doing your life's work for a living, making a living from your life's work. So I'm next level ridiculously excited about that. So let me know if you want any of the details. So make sure you message me if you want details of LifeWorkers, because it is so it's going to be, I'm not sure on the exact weeks of it, because I've got about about 6 weeks lined up. So it's going to be about lit launching, it's going to be about modern marketing, it's going to be about selling like a savage. So it's oxymorons just going all over the place. So it's really about, I cannot believe I have not done a course like this before. I cannot believe that this has not been done and from me. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about basically like the marketing model, the business, the online business, the organic online business model that I use to create a multiple six-figure brand and business organically through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, because those are my trilogy of social media platforms. And I want to break it down, like the marketing around it, the sales around it, the launching around it, how I launch, how I sell, how I do my marketing, so that it's really clear, like around how I make books and how I make courses and how I make coaching. But it's not beginners, it's not basic, it's really like advanced, it's really in-depth, it'll meet all the needs from basic, intermediate and advanced. But it's going to be like, I really want to talk about organic online marketing, modern marketing, to really be able to help you to free up the time, free up the space, to free up all the things so you can be and do your life's work for a living. Because seriously, I cannot believe I've not done this course, because this is about how to make a living doing what you love, how to turn your life into your work and your work into your life, how to do what you love for a living, which is the ultimate big dream, right? Like all the women that I work with, this is the big dream, is to make a living doing what you love and feeling like you're actually having an exponential impact on the people that you help. And we are so committed, we are so deeply, insatiably driven to help people and help women, and really help women that give a shit. That's who I'm here to help. I'm here to help women that give a shit. And we're kind of like, I want you to build a six-figure brand, because you know, when you build a six-figure business, the framework that I give you to build a six-figure business through social media organically, it gives you this framework to become a fully fledged entrepreneur. And once you go to the entrepreneur level, once you hit the six-figure bit, you're going to be able to expand into more philanthropic endeavors. Because once you get to that six-figure brand, the women that give a shit, they start to become philanthropists. So that's what I'm doing here. That's the mission here. LifeWorkers is about doing what you love for a living, and it's for women that give a shit. And once they hit the six-figure business organically, because we're really on the front lines every day, on the front lines repping what we're doing, once you hit that six-figure mark, what's going to happen is you're going to move from entrepreneur to philanthropist because you give a shit and you got work to do. And that's why we go to the front lines to do it. That's why we don't have funnels. That's why we do it on the front lines. That's why we are putting all of our time, all of our effort, all of our energy on the front lines. And this gives you an idea. You can still do internet marketing if you want, but what I want you to know is this model, this business model, is about having an organic business model, which means that we are so committed, so driven, because we give so many shits about really getting out there on the front lines and really making sure our messages are hitting the right people and infiltrating and getting to the right people that really need it and really need it now. That's why you'll see so much of my stuff is free on social media. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I've got my earphones not in my ear, but they're down here. Let me know if you can hear me okay. So, LifeWorkers, who loves the name? I love the name. I'm very excited about the name. I actually asked God, universe, angels, Santa, tooth fairies for guidance last night. I said, okay, can you please show me what I'm going to launch, because I love to be launching something. Yes, hi. Oh, hi, Maria. Hi, Swampa. Hi, everybody. Say hi. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I put in my messages. I put in my own messages. I could probably read it. I actually said, so if you're ever worried or wondering what to launch next, because I have a personal rule that I'm always launching something, because if I'm launching something, I know that I'm tapping into my creative juices. I'm making sure that I'm staying creative and I'm doing all the things that keep me creative. I'm just going to go and look what I wrote myself. Do you guys want to hear what I wrote myself to get guidance of what to launch? Because if you haven't noticed, for the last few days I've been asking the whole internet, what should I launch? And now it's LifeWorkers, the 6-figure framework for doing what you love for a living, making your work your life and life your work. Okay, I asked God, universe, angels, fairies, Santa, all the peoples, everybody's, all the entities. Where is it? Oh, I now open myself up for clear, graceful guidance of exactly what to do to immediately alchemize, align, and actualize with the perfect body of work right now. There you go. Graceful guidance. I got it. And it was like life's work. And I went to bed and it was like 6-figure framework. And I was like, I don't want to call it that. I don't want that to be the name. It's going to be LifeWorkers 6-figure framework. The 6-figure framework to creating. So this is going to be about books and courses, coaching. This is going to be about a modern marketing metamorphosis. It's going to actually help you to understand and realize that you don't need to have all the funnels. This is going to show you my particular multiple 6-figure business that is just through the front lines, which means that I get to show up and I get to help people and I get to help women and I get to really just get in there and make a difference with no hoops and hurdles for people to jump through. And another thing. I've been watching and studying YouTube because I really want to just like nail that and crack that and all the things, because if I crack YouTube, then I can pass it on to the women that I help and I can help them get their messages out on different channels and different mediums and different things. So I was watching it and everybody keeps on saying you have got to have an email list. Now I'm here to say that you do not have to have an email list unless that is an insatiable desire for you. I want you to know, as life workers, we're doing what we love for a living, which does not ever mean that we get to do stuff we hate to make a living. Stuff that we don't like to make a living completely negates the whole concept of being a life worker. If you love email marketing, go for gold. But I'm here to tell you that is not essential to my method. That is not essential to the 6-figure framework. If you want to put it in there and you have the time and the resources to put your all into your social media and your organic online business creation, this is organic online business model creation. This is not basic. This is also not basic, because you may be in the ring of the books, courses, coaches model, and you're in the ring. I want this to help you. I want this to actually be a model, a framework, the 6-figure framework that you can operate from, because it's like life's workers. We do our life's work for a living. We make a living doing that, which means that through and through, the whole thing needs to be something we love. Our business gets to be something that we love to do. Our business gets to be something that we cannot help but to show up for. Our business gets to be something that we're obsessed to get our message out. Our business gets to be something that we're out there on the front lines repping our purpose and really achieving our purpose every single day. So that's it. That's the LifeWorkers, I hope you're so excited because I have not made a course for a while. I'm making a brand new course and I'm actually going to go and start making it because my favorite thing to do is to start making the course straight away, and I'm going to make the core classes straight away. So message me if you want to be a part of LifeWorkers and get the marketing metamorphosis, do lit launches, sell like a savage, oxymorons all over the place. And it's how to create an organic online business, doing what you love for a living. So many elements, so many things, because it's a 6-figure framework, because there is so amazing. I'm so glad that it's done the making, because this is the thing, right? I'm not helping people create like affiliate marketing businesses. I'm not helping people create all these, I don't know, I'm sure there's other businesses, but this is the business I care about, because this is doing, like, they're philanthropic. The women that I help, they become entrepreneurs, and then they become philanthropists because they've got really big ideas. They've got really big urges. They've got really big purposes, and a lot of the times that makes you want to retract. But what you've got to do is get a really solid, thriving business where you can, have that, at least that multiple 6 figures come through, and then be able to use the extra to become a really thriving philanthropist and model to people what you can do with more, what you can do with extra. And we model to people, whether that's providing for your family, whether that is building wells over the world, all over the world, whether that is just donating to charities, whether that is, hi Rachel, hey girl, I was going to launch Roguepreneur, but then I was like, I'm not angry anymore, and that work has been done. I really feel like that message is out there, and it's LifeWorkers. And because the women that I work with, every single woman I work with, they write books, they create courses, and they're coaches. So it's about how to be like the best mentor ever, and it's going to have stuff around that too, like being a coach, writing your books, whether they're books or booklets or bookettes or whatever kind of books they are, how to have best-selling books that build your brand. Then on top of that, how to create courses that create methodologies, that create frameworks, that create processes that help you to be a better coach, and then how to be a coach, to be able to infiltrate your message and create this business butterfly effect and do what you love for a living as your life's work, as a life worker. So do we love the term? I love the term. Message me if you want to get the details for LifeWorkers. I cannot believe I'm doing this. It actually feels a bit big for me. It does feel like it's going to have so much in it. It feels a little bit scary and all the things. But if you want me to message you, because it's going to actually, for the first couple of people that are going in there, I've got this crazy kind of because what I want to do is have this be super successful, because Me Brand Method, I want it to be like Me Brand Method, but that's for my branding, and I want this to meet the need for marketing. This is about modern marketing. This is about doing lit launches for your books and your courses and your masterminds and your memberships and your coaching and your mentoring. It's about taking ridiculous action and letting yourself and allowing yourself to be obsessed with your work, and to be able to go all in and let yourself go all in, and going from creating frontline funnels. Because just because I'm anti-funnels, not particularly anti-funnels, I'm just anti-emails because I don't read my emails, but which means when you're doing your life's work for a living, you've really got to draw into what you actually do and what you love to do. So with Frontlines Funnels, I really show you exactly how I bring new people into my business, and they can go from buying a $97 course to a $25,000 coaching package within 2 weeks. That happens to me all the time, and that is the bedrock, and that is the baseline of my business, and that's how I've created an organic online business. How? Because I friggin' put so much energy and effort into creating amazing pieces of work and pieces of art on my social media, because I put so much energy and effort into the front lines. Above and beyond what I see is happening, and I show up every day, and I go on quest to create every day, and I take it seriously, and I also recognize and acknowledge my ability to just help people straight up. So this is for women that give a shit, and want to get out there on the front lines and don't want to wait until one day, until they've got their book or until they've got their course, until they've got their mastermind mapped out, to be able to create an amazing mastermind, to be able to create amazing mentorship, you've got to be able to have got onto the front lines and been helping people straight up on the socials, straight up, straight away, no hoops and hurdles. By the way, one of the things that actually really motivates me around this work is because as I was watching all these YouTube videos about like really how like the modern methods, 2019 methods for YouTube, right? So I've been looking at these and it's been interesting because they're still on the bandwagon about building email lists, and I get it because that's what everybody says. But it was interesting because it made me remember why I stopped putting so much effort into growing my list. Grow your list, build your list, build your list. You gotta own your audience, gotta own your audience, gotta own your audience, build your list, build your list. And that is drummed into us. And so it was funny because I haven't watched stuff lately where I've had to listen to that stuff because I'm not interested. And I had to decipher the stuff through that. But it was interesting because they were so adamant about this. And I was wondering, I was like, you know what? I remember when I wanted to buy a $40 ebook and somebody just was like, get on my list, get on my list, get on my list, get on my list. I'm just like, I just want your book. I just want your book. I just want your book. I don't want to be on your list. I just want your book. Missed a sale. You've missed a sale. So I looked at her stuff and I was like, oh my God, she probably has $1 million on the table because of the traffic that she's getting to her list. And building a list to 6,000, literally, if it was like it's just as hard to get people on a list as it is to make a $17 sale. You want to know why I sell things for $17? Because it's just as easy to make a $17 sale as it is to get people on your list. And if I can get people to buy a $17 product and get results from that thing, they're in. They don't need to be in a list to be in. They buy that's the benefit of a super low price point, right? Does this make sense? So it's just as hard. So I've got this belief, but the belief has been filled because it's like evidence-based. Clearly it's facts. But it's just as hard to get a $17 sale as it is to get somebody on your email list. I prefer the $17 sale because then I can help somebody in a deeper, more meaningful way. I don't need to hook them into a funnel. I can just sell them a $17 thing. They're already on my list essentially. Once they buy something, they're on the list. I own that audience. Even though I don't email them anything, they're on my buyers list, but I don't email them because they just come back to buy because they read that book or they do that course or they do that workshop and they get results and they're like, I want more. Where's this Jana chick gone? I'll go find her on the social media. She'll be all over the place. And what is she launching now? I'll go buy that. Perfect. That's how the launch cycle goes. That's how the customer cycle goes. And people are getting it ballsed up by getting, get on my list, get on my list, get on my list. You're wasting resources and you're missing sales and you're missing out on helping people straight up by doing that. Put all your effort and energy into making a $17 sale. They're on the list. You make a $17 sale. You build your customer base. I mean, it makes no sense. So anyway, that's a little bonus tip for you. That's like the 6-figure framework. So somebody will come in and they'll buy like a $17 thing from me, and then they go through the cycle of like, I want more. I want something that's more in depth. I want something that's more than just a workshop. I want to have the course. This is the LifeWorkers business model. Organic, online business model. This is the 6-figure framework that I use. And when I talk about Me Brand, that course is amazing, but it's about branding. LifeWorkers is about marketing, selling, and launching. Marketing, selling, and launching. Marketing, selling, and launching. I'm very excited about that because it's marketing, it's about selling, it's about launching, it's about taking hyper action, and it's about marketing, selling, and launching these online products, these books and courses, mentorships, masterminds, all the things. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'm super proud of my Me Brand model. I'm super proud of the framework and I'm super proud of the method, and it's time that I made a method around marketing and selling and launching. That's LifeWorkers. That's what it's going to be, because Me Branding is about branding. Personal branding for thought leaders. And I'm so loving the catharticness of having that methodology, having that model. Now it's time to have the model around the marketing and the selling and the launching process, which is different to the branding process, which is different to building the brand, because the brand is who you are. LifeWorkers, hands up who's LifeWorkers. I'm a life worker. I cannot believe I've not come up with this word before. It's crazy. So marketing is getting that message out there, because here's the deal, guys. You're never going to be discovered. Brain, mind blown. You will not be discovered if there is nothing to discover. So the branding is about who you are. You're already a brand. You are a brand. Without a business, you're already a brand. It's who you are. Who you are at your core. Your brand is you. Your brand is you. Marketing and the LifeWorkers 6-figure framework, modern marketing metamorphosis to create your organic online business to the 6-figure level. This is about going to the 6-figure level. And if you're not interested in making money from your business, do not buy it. Not interested in talking to you at all. I'm just not, because I'm not going to coerce you. I'm not going to convince you that making money is okay. You need to work on those beliefs. This is about being okay. And this is not a money course. This is about, like, you want a 6-figure brand? Done. Let's do it. This is the 6-figure framework. Step by step. I have so many clients who have just followed this step-by-step stuff, followed this framework, and freestyled, because it's about freestyling. It's freestyling with the method. There is a bin chicken behind me. I don't think we call them bing chickens, but my daughter calls them bing chickens, so that's their name. So, I was going somewhere before that, but anyway. So the prerequisite is you've got to be, like, you're down with creating a 6-figure business. And it's, the way that I do it is this is an organic online business. This is an organic online business. Now, if you have, if you want to do internet marketing, you can do that, and that can be, like, obviously it's going to feed into this, but what I want you to know, the only things that I'm going to be teaching you is everything is going to be organic. This is leading edge shit. This is not generic internet marketing shit. This is leading edge modern marketing metamorphosis, so you can really get exactly how you can create an organic online business to the 6-figure level. And it's not even fucking hard, and it's also the minimum. Like, I don't even know how businesses function not at that level. So if you've got work to do around your beliefs around the 6-figure stuff, you can come in. Obviously, we will work that through, but I'm not going to be having conversations with you guys about whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing to want to make money doing what you love for a living. That is not a conversation we're having. You buy LifeWorkers, you are declaring and decreeing to the universe, to yourself, that you are capable, that you are able, that you are available to create and generate multiple 6 figures through doing what you love for a living, through doing your life's work, which really is a combination of your experience, your expertise, your knowledge, your skills, your crafts, the way that you communicate, all coming together as a combination and a combobulation of all the things, your past experiences, your past education, your past experimentations, coming together to produce your life's work and make a really great solid living from it. And not one day after, but you got to get started, like, now. You got to get started with your marketing metamorphosis now. You got to get started with your lit launches now. You get started with selling savagely every single day now. This is about taking action. This is about modern marketing. This is about organic online business creation. This is about 6-figure frameworking for freestylers. This is not about doing stuff that you don't like to do. This is not about doing something that you hate to do what you love for a living. Completely negates the whole purpose of doing what you love for a living. It's going to cover all the things. It's my framework for this business model. The books, the courses, being the author, speaker, coach, being the book, course creator, book writer, course creator, mentor. It's the model. It's the whole business model. not the basics, it's the six-figure framework. So depending where, if you're at the 10K mark, if you're at the 80K mark, if you're at the 100K mark, but you want to scale, but you don't want to like dive into the internet marketing world, and you want to just really leverage the social media organic world, this is for you. So message me if you want to do become one of the LifeWorkers. This is the first course that I'm doing on that, which has got all the things in all the places. I'm ridiculously excited. I cannot believe that I've accepted this challenge, the guidance from the universe, and I'm so excited to get started with you guys. So the first week there is actually going to be a one-on-one component, so you do not want to miss out on that. For the first 3 people to sign up to LifeWorkers, I'm going to be giving you a 2-week VIP Kickstarter bonus. So you get 2 weeks of messaging me one-on-one, just like my clients do, and 2 sessions, 20 minutes, because that's all I need to do the work that I need to do with you. So you get 2 sessions, you get daily vox message to really stick a firecracker up your ass and really get started and get stuck into it straight away. No mucking around. We don't muck around. We're life workers. We got shit to do. We give a shit. Alright, I hope you guys have the best day ever growing into big dreams. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you message me. This is going to be a message thing for now, because I do not have any details up on the internet. This was the launch. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Do you like my background that I prepared for you earlier? It's pretty cool, eh? Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, everybody. Chief Big Dreamer of the internet is out.